Well, let's stay with our focus on crime. There's some good news coming from Nyanga in Cape Town, and that's due to the Law Enforcement Advancement Plan. It's also known as LEAP, and it's a way to try and bring down murders in that area. eNCA reporter Ayesha Ismail joins us now. So Ayesha, LEAP is claiming that they're actually bringing down the murder rate in Nyanga. What exactly is LEAP? How long has it been operating, and how's it making a difference?
So, Sally, the LEAP officers, they law enforcement officers, they were deployed about 2 years ago. They're being funded by the provincial government and trained by the city of Cape Town. Now, we've heard that just over 1,000 of these LEAP officers have been deployed across the Western Cape in areas where the murder rates are very, very high. On Friday, I went out with the Premier of the Western Cape as well as the newly appointed MEC for police oversight and community safety in areas like we went to Steenberg and Lavender Hill, and we saw the LEAP officers in force there as well. But today we're talking about Nyanga, because for years, Sally, we've been hearing that Nyanga was the crime capital of South Africa, the murder capital of South Africa, in fact. And today we saw a delegation, a high-level delegation from the Democratic Alliance visiting the police station there and speaking to the police officers as well as to the station commander about how he was able to bring down the crime rate, or rather the murder rate in that area. Let's listen to what the station commander had to say.
When they visited our police station, and with regards to the LEAP deployment, they have helped us. We work together with them. Of course, they've increased the boots on the ground, and something that we really appreciate. We have seen them also make a lot of arrests as well, recovering firearms that would have been used for the murders and the robbing, etc. So it's a good thing. We work with them. Now they understand, because they were well orientated, and we have created a very good team. They help us, and we have also introduced them to the community of this area, whom they really appreciate. I think we need this kind of a cooperation between the police and the city of Cape Town, or provincial government, through the city of Cape Town deployment of the LEAP officers to continue. We can only strengthen it so that we can still enjoy the successes that we have seen so far.
So, Ayesha, I'm wondering how the people of Nyanga feel. I mean, clearly, more boots on the ground is going to make a difference. But there have been many commentators who say until you fix the inequality, until you fix the poverty and the social ills in these very poor areas that do not get enough support, we're not going to make real headway. So how are the people of the community feeling?
So I did a bit of a walkabout myself in Nyanga and spoke to some people. Some of them said that they did not really see or feel a difference. Others said that they did actually notice that there were LEAP officers in the area. They do believe that seeing police in the area acts as a deterrent, and I did speak to some of the people who were working just down the road from the police station, and they were saying they have actually seen a difference. Now, the station commander did say to me that in the past quarter there was a reduction in crime of 20%, but let's listen to what some of the people that I spoke to had to say.
No, I don't feel anything changing yet, because it's still the same. Everything, crime is always the best here in Nyanga. We are living in fear here.
Yes, we do feel safe, more special when there is law enforcement around, because they are the one who doing the job properly, more than the police.
You know, Ayesha, it was interesting earlier on channel, Themba Masuku of the African Policing Civilian Oversight Forum was saying that inequality has to be dealt with until you actually deal with the long-term problems that are facing these communities. You're not actually going to make permanent inroads. Do you have any sense of what is being done on that broader level within Nyanga? It's a simple thing. If you have a street that has proper lighting, doors that have proper security, people that have a place to go when they need refuge, it makes life safer.
But also, Sally, it also speaks to the socio-economic conditions in those areas. It is a well-known fact that if people have jobs, it keeps them away from committing crime. And when you walk around in areas like Nyanga, like Khayelitsha during the day, you see hundreds of people on the streets sitting outside their homes because they don't have jobs. And until we deal with the socio-economic problems facing poorer communities, we're probably not going to get rid of the high crime rates that we are experiencing.
Yeah, and those are long-term interventions that don't necessarily reveal themselves to be effective until many years have passed. Thank you very much, though, for that more positive news on that law enforcement program that seems to be bearing some fruit in Nyanga. That's Ayesha Ismail in Cape Town.